Hey guys, it's your girl Jazz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're doing some reviews. There's some new products that came out and I thought I've got to try this. So today we're going to be talking about the ColourPop Cosmetics. They have a new foundation in stock called a Pretty Fresh, and then Morphe came out with some new products with Maddie Ziegler, and I got two of those products, so we're going to review those today, take a look, see how it goes, and then let's see how it turns out. Just a little update on my last video. You saw me kind of telling my story about my wisdom teeth getting pulled out. It has now been 2 weeks since I've gotten them out. I'm feeling much better. Just a little bit of bruising, but nothing too crazy, nothing that I can't handle, but definitely I guess I just took a little bit longer than the most, but feeling much better. So without further ado, no more chit chat, let's get started. Okay, so first I'm obviously going to do my foundation before I get into the Morphe collection. So let me prime myself. I'm going to do the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is the larger size. They do have a smaller size. I like this one. One pump goes a long way for me, but of course you could do more than that. But this is let's see, 1.52 ounces, so I mean honestly that's gonna last forever and a day, but I do like the way that this grips onto my makeup. I don't feel like I have anything slipping and sliding throughout the day since I've tried it. This is a newer primer, but I have tried it already. Nothing too crazy about it, but my likes. So I've primed my skin. Now let's go on to ColourPop. This is the packaging here. I love this little, like, looks like a peachy kind of color. It is the hydrating foundation called Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. I grabbed the shade Dark 175W. I felt like that one was the closest match to me, but of course if I'm out in the sun I get a little bit darker, but this comes in 42 shades. I mean, that's a pretty good range. I thought that was awesome. And then this one, they are cruelty-free foundation, and then they're $16 each. I think that's a pretty awesome price point. I mean, it comes with the standard 1 ounces in there, so let me open it up so you can see what it looks like. Looks like that. I think it's beautiful. It's not like glass, it's more like that plastic glass, you know, where it's like, it's not something I can squeeze, but it's not like that glass where you're like, ooh, this is gonna break. Has a nice pump to it. But like I said, I'm in the shade 175W, the dark shade. It is oil free, it's vegan, and then it looks like it also says it's for all skin types. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, which is going to help plump your skin. So I think that's like literally awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my little pan here. See how it comes out. It doesn't look like it's oxidizing or drying out, so let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna use my sponge today. A lot of times you see me use my brush. I think today I want to use my sponge. I want to see how this goes on. So I'm just gonna kind of dot it on half of my face so you can see what that looks like first. It already looks like it is a medium coverage, and I haven't even like really blended this out yet, but love the shade. Like I said, I thought this was the one that was closest to my skin tone, but I mean 42 shades, I probably could be another shade in there as well and I could still make it work. So I mean, hey, 42 shades is bomb.com for a brand to come out with foundations. I mean, I feel like a little bit of everybody can find something to work with, but so far this feels very light on the skin, not too cakey. I don't see it like sitting in my pores, but it could also be the primer that's underneath that's helping with that. But I don't see anything like too crazy where I normally see pores right here. Looks pretty smooth. A little bit goes a long way. Like I said, to me, this feels like more medium coverage. I could go back in certain spots and make it more full coverage. On the other side, I'm gonna do it with a brush, see how it blends out, and see if I get like the same result with a sponge, just to give you guys kind of like a, you know, a real review. Make sure you know what the tea is, okay? Just in case you want to go out and buy it, you know. I mean, it's $16. I mean, so far I would definitely go and buy this again. Like once I ran out, I would totally go back and get this. I think so far this is amazing. Oh my God, I hate that. It's gonna bother me. So far this looks about the same as I'm blending this out. I'm not seeing like a huge difference from the blender sponge, and I feel like I got more coverage with the brush. I don't know if I put more, I really don't think I put more on this side, but I definitely feel like I got a better coverage on this side than I did on this side, which is not like a super bad thing, but as I'm looking in my monitor, I feel like this side of my face looks like it has a little bit more coverage, which not bad, but I still think this looks so gorgeous. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into my regular routine. So I did, well actually I want to show you this. So I put 3 pumps on here. You see, like I got like some left. So I would definitely say for this type of coverage, which I would say this is like more medium to full, I probably could put on another layer and totally like smack the house down. But I don't need to do that. I feel like my skin looks pretty covered, pretty smooth and fresh, which I hello, it's called pretty fresh. So I really do think that it looks pretty good with the layer that I put on. So I would probably say maybe a pump and a half is what I would a pump and a half is what I would normally use from now on. I think 3 pumps is just too much for me personally. So yeah, next we're gonna move on to concealer. Today my concealer is gonna be from Makeup Revolution. It is in the shade C12. This is one of my like all-time favorites concealers. I just absolutely love them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer like normal. I'm not gonna do anything, you know, different than I normally would, because I definitely want to see how this foundation holds up. But this is one of my favorite concealers. This concealer is only $7, and I mean, it performs, in my opinion, just as good as any of those high price concealers. If you do want full coverage, you do have to like go in with a little bit more, but I do think that it like does the job, baby. I do want to use a brush when I blend this concealer out. I just think it looks really, really good with the brush. So I'm gonna go in with a brush and blend it out, darling. I feel like the foundation is starting to like dry down, so it doesn't have like a shine to it anymore. So I will say that it's not a luminous foundation with this one. It's definitely hydrating, but it definitely did dry down. So I like that a lot about the foundation so far. You know, we gotta base these lids, y'all. All right, so I went ahead and blended out all my concealer, and you know the drill. It's time to immediately go in with some under eye powder. Make sure we're not creasing. So today I'm using the Beauty Bakerie flower powder. This is in the shade Plantain or Caramel. So I'm using this shade here. It's a little bit more on the yellow side. Tap some into my cap. I'm gonna go in and just make sure nothing's in there creasing, you know. Got to go in quick. Okay, so I'm not gonna do like full on bakeage with that particular color all over my face, I'm actually now gonna go in with CoverFx, their setting powder. This is the translucent deep. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on a brush and kind of just run this over my face a little bit. What brush I'm gonna use? What? A little swirly. Nothing too crazy. Just want to make sure everything else was set. So we're good to go with that. Now, moving on to some fun stuff. Actually, okay, first I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just do my brows off camera. And then we're gonna get into the fun stuff, I promise. So this is the Tarte Sketch and Set Duo. This is the brow pencil and brow gel. I've been using this for a little while and literally obsessed with it. This side has the pencil, and then this side, I think I'm more so obsessed with this because of this brush. Like, look how small that brush is. It's like literally perfect for doing my brows, and sometimes I will even just take just the gel by itself, put it on, looks snatched. So I do highly recommend this. I'm in the shade Black Brown. They have a couple different shades in this, so but yes, I totally recommend this. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, come right back, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. All right, so snatch these brows off camera. Let's get into the fun part, which is always the eyes, of course, because you can get creative, right? So we are going to go into what we've all been waiting for. So this is the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler palette. This is the Imagination palette. Imagination. In her collection. I love these eyelashes on this picture. I mean, honey, they are like, I'm living. So let's get into this palette. And a nice little bubble wrap. So it's got the same picture on the front of the palette. This palette retails for $25. And ooh, love this. It's got a mirror on the inside. We all like a nice mirror on the inside. So yes, it's got a mirror on the inside. Look at all these beautiful shades. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. So it looks like, I mean, all the names on here are kind of like, you know, things about her. But it looks like we've got some glitters, mattes, and then this looks like a light shimmer. So you could probably almost use this as a highlight, probably, honestly. But these are so cute. So I'm so excited to try these out. Like I said, it does retail for $25. So I really want to try this look that she has on in this picture right here. How she's got like that blue and that pink like half kind of. I think that's really pretty, and I think we should just go for it, right? So let's do that. So it looks like with the blue and the, thinking that's like a pinkish purple. So I'm thinking that's number 5, and She Insists. So that would be this one right here and this one right there. It looks like they use those two. So I think let's try it out. So I'm gonna go in with the outer first and then go in with the inner. See how pigmented this bad boy is. I really think that's pretty. Let's scoot you closer. Oh, no, wrong way. I would totally wear this all over my eye with a different color eyeliner and just keep it pushing, because that's just my vibe. But I really do like this shade. I think it's really pretty. I don't feel it like sticking to anything. It's got like a nice smooth texture. I'm liking it. Go ahead, Maddie, picking out some shades. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so let's go into the blue shade now. I'm just gonna use like a pointed brush. Let's see how pigmented this blue is though, you know. See if we got any fallout. Oh wow, look at how bright that blue is. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Do you guys see that? Are you kidding? Wow. I'm so surprised right now. I'm like legit shocked because this is so bright. And it's not like, you know, some shades like the more you like, you know, start sweeping it out, it like really like starts to fade out and you're like, dang, now I gotta go back in with some more. But like even me blending this out, this is still saying bright, vibrant, it's still smooth. I am thoroughly impressed. Wow. Wow. Okay, Maddie, I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Oh my God, y'all, I am shocked. I'm going in with some more just because I want to see if I put more on what happens. I'm literally so shocked right now. So shocked at how like pigmented and beautiful and like yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna see what happens when I put more of the purple on, see if it does the same thing. I mean, like I still like that color, but do you see like now it's like a little bit brighter? Wow. Wow. I am shooketh. So shocked. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other eye and then I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and did the other eye off camera. Now I wanna go in and try just one more shade. I'm gonna do this shade called Godmom. Right here, this shimmery shade, I'm gonna go in with this one right here and just do a little bit in the inner corner just to see what one of her shimmers does. See if we need to wet it or not, or if it's just gonna pop like these other colors did. Oh snap, and it is popping. Okay, and I did not wet this brush at all. Okay, like I am shooketh. What the heck? She snapped, okay, honey? She snapped on these shades. Like, they're pigmented, they're going on so smooth. Like, I'm not really having to do a lot to manipulate these colors to make them pop and stand out on their own. And I am thoroughly impressed. Normally I would, on most palettes, like with this type of shimmer, I would definitely have to spray my brush. I have not sprayed this brush not one time, and it is not like previously wet, but this is like, oh my. Loving it. All right, so I'm gonna zoom you guys back out so we can go on to the rest of the face. All right, so look at us now. I mean, honey, we are like dolled up, aren't we? So I'm gonna go in with a colorful liner, kind of like this blue, like in between. This is the NYX Professional Makeup. This is in the shade Azure for the eyeliner. I just want to do a little bit on the bottom. Oh, we're feeling sassy today, honey. Sassy. All right, so for mascara, I'm going in with my goodie favorite. You guys have seen me use this multiple times, the Maybeline Falsies Lash Lift. I really like it. It is what it is, okay? Okay, so next, a part of the Morphe Maddie Ziegler collection, they have this dynamic duo. This has a lip and cheek duo inside. I got the shade Oh So Berry. There were 3 shades. I thought this one went with me the best. Comes in this little free package wrapping. And look at this. This is gorgeous. I mean, This gloss, I feel like anybody could wear it. Y'all know me, I normally don't wear anything on my cheeks, but I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. Mama's willing to give it a try. This is, it looks like, it's not like super, come on camera, focus for me, sweetie, focus. So it doesn't look very like shiny. It looks more creamy. But let's see. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. And then I think I wanna use a brush to blend it out. So let's see what I got going on here. Oh, okay, this isn't like heavy at all. So I could totally put more on. I do kind of like though that it's not super shiny, because if you want that matte look and then you try to put this on, you would have to put like powder on top, and then you probably wouldn't even be able to see it in the first place. But that's cute. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. That's cute, I like it. So this is the Oh So Berry shade. They had two other colors. One was a pink, and then the other one was like a peach color. And then they had glosses that matched in the same color. Oh wow, that's pretty. I actually really like that. I would wear this. I would wear this blush. There's just some blushes that I can't handle it. Like it's either too shimmery or it's too like bam, and then if you put it on so lightly, then you can't even tell it's there, and it's like, okay, why am I buying this blush that I can't even tell is there? It's like, ugh. Let's pop this one on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the same amount that I put on the other side. That way I don't have to dip into it twice. Let's blend this out. This is really pretty. I'm surprised. Very surprised, but thoroughly impressed with Miss Maddie. Because I used to watch her on Dance Moms, and honey, was not expecting her to do a collab for makeup, but looks like Miss Maddie came to play. Very cute, very impressed. So I like the cheek lip duo. Let's see. Oh, this one's called Berry Good, and probably with how much is in there, it's probably gonna last a long time. And the duo costs $18. So for the cheek and the lip gloss, both of those are $18. I think that's a good price point. I mean, you're getting two items and they're both not like super big. So $18 is absolutely fabulous. So next, let's try on this lip gloss. You know I love a good lip gloss, and I already love Morphe's lip gloss formula anyway, so I bet this is probably just as good. Oh, and it is. This feels amazing. So this is supposed to have like a purple tint to it, but of course I already have darker lips, so this is gonna look more like a clear gloss on me. But I am okay with that, honey, because, oh, I love this formula. Super cute. Love it, and more love it. So I would definitely recommend these two. Next, I'm going to go ahead and contour like I normally would. Today I'm going to use the KKW Beauty. This is in the shade Deep Dark. And, wait, did I say that right? Dark, Deep Dark. Oh my god, all these names got me going crazy. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, the contour number 1, and then I'm also gonna do the highlight in this palette, this bronze one up here. This is the also highlight number 1 as well. All right, we got the contour on, so now let's go on to highlight. So I'm using that bronzy shade. All right, y'all know what time it is. It's time to spray the house down, honey. using the Continuous Setting Mist from Morphe. Love this setting spray. I've mentioned it before. I ran out, so I had to go get some more. And fan, honey. Fan till your arm falls off. Just kidding. All right, so this is the finished look, and honey, I am living for this gloss. I mean, y'all already know I love Morphe glosses. I am living for this pigment on this eyeshadow. Like, thoroughly impressed, like super duper impressed. And as far as this foundation, I mean, it looks really smooth. It looks like it's not going anywhere. I love the shade. I love that my skin doesn't feel super congested, so I feel like I can still breathe. I am just loving everything about this makeup look. Like, really, I just feel, I feel sad now because I don't have anywhere to go. Somebody needs to see this makeup look. I'm just gonna call my friend. She's gonna see this makeup. Yep, she's gonna see this makeup. Somebody is gonna witness this greatness, okay? Somebody. So yeah, like I said, I thoroughly loved these two items here. Like I said, they were $18. Love and love. Would totally recommend, 10 out of 10. And the Maddie Ziegler palette, absolutely love. Thought the pigment was fantastic. You get all these shades in here. It also comes with a mirror, which I think is like super important with eyeshadows. So yeah, I love this Imagination palette. And then foundation, I mean, like I said, it was phenomenal, and I love that it has the hyaluronic acid in it, vegan, cruelty free, which is also bomb. Love that it's not like the hard glass, so it's travel friendly. I'm down, and it's got 42 shades for $16. I think this is bomb.com. Would totally recommend, 10 out of 10. So I would totally recommend all these bomb products for you. Of course, I mean, honestly, they all turned out freaking fabulous, as should they. I mean, we don't want them to bomb. We don't want any of the products that are new that come out wanting to, you know, fail or anything, but we are always super happy and super surprised when they do come out absolutely fabulous. So I mean, I love this look. If you love this video, you know what you got to do. You got to give it a thumbs up, okay? Also, I want you guys to be a part of the family, so you got to subscribe, honey. You got to press that button. You got to press that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. So I mean, y'all, she ready, okay? Wish I had somewhere to go, but quarantine said, no ma'am, stay in the house. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So you guys know the drill. Be kind, drink water, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.